Hello world, I'm just basically here to show you how I revamp my conditioner when I do protective styling. Um, there I was just trying to show you the products that I use. I normally layer the products in. I'm just going to show you a little bit of how I do that. I tend to start with eggs, and what I do is each time I put an ingredient in, sorry for this shot, I was cracking the egg. I normally layer the products in, and I start with the eggs first, and then I blend them in the blender, just till they get a little bit more frothy like. You don't have to do this. You can pour them all in the blender, and I do not measure. I'm just basically showing you what it looks like, step by step, or trying to. I cut a lot out because I didn't want to have this video run over into a long video. But I used honey. I forgot to include that in the product shot in the beginning. But I'll tell you why I use honey and vegetable glycerin. If you ask, you can just comment in the link below and I'll tell you. And then the conditioner that I use is Tresseme Naturals. Whenever I do this to my hair, just because I like the way that Tresseme Naturals does for my hair. You can pretty much use whatever conditioner that you have on hand. And I'm just showing you what it looks like at this point. And then I'm just going to blend some more. I do apologize for the voiceover. It was just a lot of noise and I couldn't really talk a whole lot over the sound of the blender. And then I'm just trying to get the lid open so you can see the consistency in the blender of what it looks like. I like to use a blender because it really blends everything together out of the way. But if you don't have a blender, you can use a hand mixer or you could just stir it. And that's what I'm working with now. I'm just giving you a shot of how smooth and creamy that the texture really is. And if it's a little liquidy, that's fine, because later I'm going to show you what happens after I put it in the refrigerator. This is the organic shea butter that I just purchased from my local beauty supply store. It was white. This isn't the normal one that I typically use. It was just white, and I wanted to see if it was much difference. I didn't notice much difference. I'm sure the yellow, well, I know for a fact the yellow will be okay. And I'm just having a little hard time trying to break it up. But before this step, I did use my keratin pills, which I got from my health store. And I'll leave all the prices and stuff, as well as the products that I used when making my conditioner. Because like I said, I didn't want this video to run over. I just wanted you to get the idea of what it looked like. And what I did was, it was a capsule and I just broke it open. I broke 2 open and I put it in my conditioner. I just like to use that because it really does strengthen my hair. Because anytime you do a protective styling, your hair is going to be in that protective styling for a couple of weeks, a month, whatever your preference is. I just really wanted to make sure that I took care of my hair texture. Yeah, and here you see me struggling with the spoon, so I had to set down my camera. It was difficult for me to hold my camera and break that shea butter, because as you know, it's hard. And that's just about how much shea butter I use. I did as well in this step. I did add coconut oil. And I like to add the solid to this. I don't like to melt it because it just helps with thickening my deep conditioner. So I just blend this one for sure. But if you're hand mixing it, you can melt those down so it'll be easier for you to stir. And I did add a few drops of rosemary as well as peppermint oil just for smell. And plus, peppermint oil is really good for waking up that circulation of the blood in your scalp. So yeah, I did that. Now 3 hours later, what I did is before I refrigerated it, I poured it in an old As I Am co-wash container. And basically, I'm going to show you after you mix all those things with the consistency should be, excuse me. As you can see that it's really thick and creamy. And that's pretty much what the consistency is. After you wash, after you leave it in the refrigerator for a few hours. And just a little disclaimer, I am not a licensed beautician or anything like that. I just show you what's best for my hair. That was just a little shot of what my hair looked like. And this is the shampoo that I use. It's the Afro-G Serious Care and Protection for damaged hair. And I really like this stuff. It smells like oranges, and I've noticed a big difference in my hair since using it. And this is a turby twist that I picked up at Walmart like almost a year ago. It was like $3 or $4. I'll leave all of that in the description box. I cannot talk. So this is me just showing that I'm about to wash my hair. I'm just testing the water. And this is me after I washed my hair. I wrapped it up in that little turby twist. I'm just showing you what it looks like. Now, I really do not know the texture of my hair. So, if you have an idea, comment in the comment section below. Let me know. I'm just showing you the clips because what I like to do with this conditioner is I like to work it in my hair in sections, kind of like a perm. I'm just going to show you a little bit of what I do. I separate it into 4 sections. Now, before I washed my hair, it was just a really old braid out. I used to do a lot of wash and goes, but here lately, I've been into stretching my hair. So the best way that I achieve that is by doing braid outs and things like that. And I'm just basically clipping it up. I'm sorry that the top of my head is cut off, but I do not have a camera stand at this time, so I basically stacked my camera on a bunch of hair products. And do not do that, because if it falls, you could really mess up your camera. And I'm just giving you an up-close view. Yes, my hair is dyed, but I am trying to grow that out. And I'm just showing you that I am using my conditioner. And what I like to do, I am very generous when I am applying this conditioner. I start with my ends and I work my hair, work my way up to my scalp. But I am very generous. I normally use the whole entire container just because I want to make sure my hair is really saturated and each strand is getting covered. So yeah, I'm just working that in, and I'm showing you that it does smell really good, even though I did use the eggs, that peppermint, and that rosemary oil. I don't know, I like it. It smelled really good. So what I do is I smooth it on my hair first, as you can see, and I separate it like I'm doing the perm just because I want to make sure everything is fully covered. And I'm sorry if I'm a bit repetitive. I just want to make sure that I get everything covered as much as possible. Now, I don't really detangle at this point. I just smoothed it in. And then once I smooth in the conditioner and the whole section, I go in and I kind of like massage it into my scalp a little bit with the product that's in my hair. And then I pin up and I do the remaining sections. Sorry about that, my camera died. So this is what my hair looks like after I do detangle it and stuff. I put it in a ponytail. And yes, I know that I have conditioner on my forehead. I'll correct that. But I use 2 plastic caps. And the reason why I do use 2 plastic caps is because I'm trying to trap the heat in from my head. You can sit under a dryer and you can do it for 30 minutes to an hour, whatever your preference is. But what I tend to do with my conditioner is I tend to leave it in until it starts to run. Just because I be having other stuff to do, like homework and things like that, and I take that as a time to get other stuff done. Plus, when my conditioner starts running, I feel that my hair has taken all the nutrients that it needs from the conditioner. Now, this does get a little bit messy, so be sure to wash whatever you use. So yeah, and I put a scarf on because, like I said, I'm trying to trap heat. Then I'm gonna put a bonnet on, and then I put on a winter hat. So this is me a few hours later after I washed it all out of my head. This is what my hair looks like. It's very soft. It's very moisturized. It has a nice shine. If you don't want to do this for just protective styling, you could do it anytime you want to deep condition your hair. But this is when I choose to do it. Um, so yeah, if you have any comments, questions for me, leave it below and I'll be sure to answer them at the best of my ability. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and follow me on social media. I'll have those in the descriptions below. Thank you for watching.